I, John Fitzgerald Kennedy, do solemnly swear.
If you're like 70% of Americans, you weren't even alive when John F. Kennedy took the oath of office.
The torch has been passed to a new generation of Americans.
If you are old enough to remember, you may find yourself wondering how those images, still so sharp, so clear, could possibly be half a century old. There was the dramatic changing of the guard.
It's encapsulated in that scene with Eisenhower sitting on that platform, the oldest man to hold the presidency, the youngest man about to be elected. People could visually see that a new generation was taking over.
And the speech itself, by common consent, one of the most memorable of all inaugural addresses.
Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
Over the years, historians have argued about just how much of the speech was the work of longtime Kennedy speechwriter and advisor Ted Sorensen.
This is really the documentary evidence.
A new exhibit at the Kennedy Library in Boston offers visual proof that Kennedy himself deserves much of the credit. It's a stenopad from JFK's secretary, Evelyn Lincoln.
Even in her shorthand, you can see she's written out the words long twilight struggle, now the trumpet summons us again, tyranny, disease, war
and war itself.
One other line in that speech helped trigger a debate that has endured for decades.
We shall pay any price, bear any burden, meet any hardship, support any friend, oppose any foe to assure the survival and the success of liberty.
For some, that hawkish declaration set the stage for the beginning of American involvement in Vietnam.
There's something happening here.
For historian Thurston Clark, however,
most of the rest of the speech was about peace and about negotiations and about the threat of nuclear war.
Let us never negotiate out of fear, but let us never fear to negotiate.
The Kennedy mystique has endured despite the revelations about his reckless, compulsive philandering. Why? In large part, it is because of how his presidency ended, leaving behind the enduring question of what that young president might have become.
All this will not be finished in the first 100 days, nor will it be finished in the first 1,000 days. But let us begin.